to go back to the COVID season. Kaizer Chiefs playing Baroka. Mamelodi Sundowns equal on points. Kaizer Chiefs just needed to win that match, and we all know what history will tell you about that match. Itumeleng Khune was there. He was the goalkeeper in that game. And just like that, it was the end. But this season has probably been even more exciting. Let's shift a little bit so we can talk about it, because 8 years is the last time we had a different winner in South Africa of the Betway Premiership. 8 years, titles after titles after titles for Mamelodi Sundowns. And this year, we could have a different winner. So it had me thinking, if an 8-year run is such a great run, what about in other leagues? What is the longest running league run in the world, right? Many might think, remember when Juventus used to dominate in the 2012 till 2020 rather? It was a long run that, right? But they only won 9 in a row. Celtic in Scotland, do you remember them? They used to go, they only won 9 in a row. So where were you going to go with it? Bayern Munich, between 2013 and 23, they won 11 in a row. I'm talking about consecutive.
Yeah.
Real Madrid, I think they're sitting on about 7. You've got a team in Bulgaria that went 12 straight. It's called Ludogorets Razgat. They went 12 in a row. But that's not the final. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to know what record will be broken that Sundowns was working towards, the longest winning streak of back-to-back league wins in the world goes to a team called Tefia FC in Vanuatu. They did it 15 straight times.
In where?
Vanuatu.
Vanuatu.
Yeah, it's an island.
Of course.
Yeah. But of course, 15 straight times, Mark. 15 straight times. PSG, 7 times. 15 straight times. 8 times. Have we reached the end? Is that it? A new winner this season, Trumpo?
As a Mamelodi Sundowns fan, we're fighting until the end.
Mark, he's fighting as a fan, but what do the numbers and the realism in front of you tell you?
Yeah, it certainly looks that way, but I've known football to throw curveballs like no other sport. So when the fat lady sings, that's when it's done.
Yeah.
Oh, poor fat lady, she's got a job to do. Welcome to us. This is a different State of the Nation address. This is the one on football. My name is Andy Lengcubo. Over the weekend, we saw 14 goals from 2 matches from the 2 teams that are chasing the Betway Premierships. So kuma Mamelodi Sundowns ethi ingathi kuyiyona leqa iligi isemuva ngamagoli, then they go and concede 4. Yes, you scored 7. But you conceded 4. We'll get into that as well. 4 conceded?
Yeah, I'll quote Mark here in this one. He said, football is one of those
It's the real
reality show that you cannot predict. Who'd ever thought that you concede 4 but you win a football match? And that for me was a beautiful thing. An ugly thing to witness.
And the inverse as well, because who would have thought you score 4 and you end up on the losing side?
And you score 7 and you're unhappy.
Yeah.
Well, there's going to be records that were going to be broken in that match. The 11 goals that were scored in that match, it meant that there were 3-4 different records that were set just by that match. We'll go to that in just a bit. Akuthina sodwa esilayo yazi ukuthi ke umazamo lefu uzosilethela indaba. Ukhuluma ngendaba ukuthi ke esafa kuthiwa uma ngabe uHugo Bruce usasifuna isikhundla sakhe sokuba umqeqeshi wabafana uma ebuya ku-World Cup. Faneke kube uyena ocela apply. Uzositshela umazamo lefu. And also, Davik, you've got a lot of work to do. People want to know about the Premier League.
Yeah, reperle kune Premier League, kune Betway, uthi 7-4. Mina ngithi ngaba kuyi 8-4. Kuna yenye bayichopile lana. But this is Soccer Zone. It's Monday. The principal will deliver the verdict. You know, the principal was there when Mark was scoring, when Hlompo was scoring. So you're talking to someone who will deliver the judgment in style. Nyabuyo.
Oh, he'll be back. Amazon will be back with the news as well. But here's the topic. Let's have a conversation about the topic and your thoughts on it as well. What do you think? Kulmanati, and tell us what your thoughts are as far as this matter is concerned. Ubuza 2 rounds left in the PSL who celebrates the title and who suffers relegation when the season ends. The draws did not help anybody at the bottom of the Betway Premiership. At the top, zintanganye right now. Zibambene ngomqala. Mazana Molefe, zithini indaba?
Yeah, you heard right, Andile. I can tell you at home that over the weekend, just yesterday, SAFA NEC meeting and what came out of that, and I'll get to that clip with Jack Maluleka, chairperson of the SAFA Technical Committee as well. But he says he's heard murmurs that Hugo Bruce is negotiating with SAFA to stay longer post his term after he's decided that he will leave. But if he wants to, he should also apply and indicate his availability. I couldn't believe my ears. But here's Mr. Maluleka talking about the process of hiring a successor after the World Cup.
For now, we are aware that we are heading for the World Cup. And what we want to bring to you is that we know that according to the agreement with the coach, this will be his last hurdle for after the World Cup. So, as a technical committee, we are here just to tell you that the process will be starting soon to recruit another potential coaches. We want also to plead with you to give us space and support us because we'll never let the nation down because already the standard that Hugo Bruce put is high. So we must make sure that we match that standard. The process will be starting. We'll inform you accordingly through our communication department with the process of recruitment. So we'll be doing that, and whilst this World Cup goes to an end, and we know at appropriate time we'll call you to announce the successor of Hugo Bruce.
Yeah, the level is high. The Husk, big shoes to fill here from Coach Hugo Bruce. Where should we cast our net? Europe, somewhere in Africa, here in Mzansi?
I heard you say earlier the hunt for Hugo Bruce's successor, so I don't know if there was a play on words there, but certainly it's going to be interesting. And yes, I believe Coach Hugo has set the bar extremely high, and whoever follows him is going to have extremely big boots to fill, because if you look at where he's taken us from to where we are now, we can't afford to let that slip. And so, yes, the next appointment is absolutely critical. Whether we go local or international, it's really tough to say. But whoever comes in has got big shoes to fill.
Yeah, I'll tell you what's coming in. And Tatana was right earlier in the season about VAR not coming this particular campaign. But Mkoli Sisibam, chairman of the finance committee at SAFA as well, in that NEC committee as well, he says VAR will be here. He's adamant. 2026-2027 season. Here he is.
Yes, the government has been very generous with us. They have funded, they've given us 20 million to implement the VAR. And we are in the process, like at this current NEC that's going on now. We are going to finalize the approval of that budget, and then so that we can start with the work. Just to say that the work has been going on for the past 7 months or so, so it's not that we will be starting. And the target, fortunately this morning, the referees, the guys who are in charge of it, are targeting that by when the next season starts, that VAR will be up and running.
Yeah, let's switch our attention now to transfer news. Siwelele FC got 2 players on loan. That's Samkelo Zwane as well as Happy Mashiani, but they've not really played that much. Skipper Hlompo Kekana, I'm told that Siwelele are interested in these 2 players, but only as free agents. If Baba Chivzi Batanyugu Abadiken.
It's just unfortunate that when you're not playing, then the value drops. Then if you are loaned like Mashiani and some Kelozwane, it means you have to go back to your team. And obviously Chiefs has been doing so well this year. They will have to knock again on the starting lineup of Kaizer Chiefs. But I don't think they are in the right position to play for a bigger team at this particular moment. The way they are, they still need another loan.
Looking at this though, are you surprised Celtic would say we'll keep them? I mean, they hardly use them. Siwelele rather, sorry.
Well, they want to keep them, but only if they are free. So if the Chiefs allow them to go there,
You don't see them going back to Chiefs?
it's to be difficult, especially when you spend one season without playing a proper football.